What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Beer Sports. Right, lads, Sunday evening. Let's just wrap up today, or wrap up last night as well. A nice winner, Nick's Going America. Hope you were on. He was fun to watch. Grand little grey horse. Bolted in, and hope you enjoyed it. Then we had, what was his name? Cowboy Justice. Can't remember his name. Cowboy Justice winning the first race today under Dusty Foley at the Curragh. No sleep last night, no harm. I'm sure he got a good nap on the plane. Actually, I think he had a double on the card, so well done to him. But it was nice to get the winner, so really, really interesting. How many have I for tomorrow? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I have crazy tips tomorrow. This could go wrong. We could be robbed or rich or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Look, we'll kick it off so with the 225 in air. I'm giving this horse one last chance, and this is it. This is the last chance saloon. Out of me way. Trained by Scobie Jardine. I think Andrew Mullen is back in the plate tomorrow. Now, it ran. Listen, I'm a sucker for these. When I know they're better than what they're showing, I'm a sucker for it. But look, he ran nicely in, where was it the last day? In Newcastle. Now, he did get an easy lead, he did all that, but he still travelled well. Now, listen, if I owned this horse, he'd have had a set of blinkers on 6 months ago. It wants a set of blinkers, definitely. But anyway, we'll give it a chance tomorrow that it is well handicapped, that maybe it's got a good draw in stall 3, maybe you can get a good posse and run okay. A point each way at 9-1. It ran well in Newcastle the last day, but it just idled up the running. I think there was a young lady riding it, and he just, to be honest, he just wanted 2 or 3 good wraps around the back end coming into the furlong. He was just looking around, and the horse felt like he had a lot more left. Now, that was probably the best he travelled on that surface, so let's hope he can bring it over. But I think the good, easy side of good probably tomorrow will suit it in air. So a point each way in the 225. I'm a sucker for him. Right, one last chance. Out me way. Right, 435. I know this horse is definitely a little bit better, than he's showing, but this horse is no doubt tricky. He looked a bit awkward in the finish the last day, but the ground was very quick that day. So I'm going to put it down. I'm going to forgive another horse, another Scobie Jardine horse, who I know looks to be a little bit better. Like, he's run back, his return running in Musselburgh looked a good run. So I give him a chance that Bullseye can get his act together, that maybe it was the quick ground, maybe he just wouldn't let himself down, and a point each way at 13-2. Then I'm going to go to 445 Ballinrobe. John McConnell trains this in flying form. 3 winners I think he had today. So Calvados 6-1, a point each way. Simon Thorne's getting a very, very valuable £3 off. And I think Calvados will run well on his hurdling debut. Whether he'll have the class and speed of a couple of others, I'm not so sure. But let's hope. Like, John McConnell does well with these types, so let's hope he can do well. And he ran very well in Killarney the last day on the flat, only to lose a posse coming out of the back straight kind of put him on the back foot, but he galloped the whole way to the line. Right, and in the 150 there is 2 vast improvers in this race. Glorious Rio, who we tipped up on the Patreon service last Monday as a 3 points each way, bolted in at 9-1. But we have another very, very nicely handicapped horse in this race, Rory. So rather than picking between the 2, like, Glorious Rio is a bit quirky, but he's definitely talented, and he's unexposed at 5. Him and Rory, I expect him and Rory to pull away from this field. So a point reverse forecast for Glorious Rio and Rory, the 2 of them. But the only thing is I hope there's a bit of pace, because the 2 of them will take their time. But look, I think there is a fatty horse there that could step up, but I know these 2 are ahead of the grade over 5. They're both unexposed. So let's do a point reverse forecast, Rory and Glorious Rio. Now, they'll be played late, so they'll need something to aim at. Let's hope there is a pace. Or Glorious Rio will probably bowl to the front. Anyway, yeah, I just think the 2 of them are very unexposed at the trip. It's a pity they're in the one race, because I'd have lumped Rory if Glorious Rio wasn't in this race. Yeah, so if they were separated, there would be, look, if Glorious Rio wasn't in this race, I would lump on Rory. I really would. I'd have lumped him. But Glorious Rio, so quirky, so tricky, but yet he put it all together when they got it right. To put the blinkers on him the last day, they dropped them in, they got the cover. Now he mightn't be able to get the cover tomorrow. That is a worry for him because he does idle when he hits the front. But yeah, Glorious Rio, very, very impressive over 5 the last day. And Rory, definitely a horse on the up. Wasn't suited by Musselburgh, fell out the stalls. So look, interesting tomorrow. Out me way, last chance for this one. And let's just hope he can hold a good posse and he doesn't look slow as a boat, because he's not. He might let on, he might let on it slow as a boat, but a good wrap around the back end and a catch a hold of him, I think, in the nicest way, with the air cushion whips before you all come at me. Yeah, look, just it's idle, that's all. I would have blinkered it, but anyway. Bullseye is definitely a good horse. He's just a quirky horse. I don't know what it is with him, but I think he'll run a big race tomorrow. Hopefully with the ease, if there's a little bit of ease. Right, lads, tune in later on. Joe Value is back, and I'll be uploading a video for Joe when he sends it on there in a while. So let's hope he can kick it off with a winner for you tomorrow. My selections, you have to forgive them, but hey, I'm the forgiving type.